Good morning, everybody. It's 14th of June, about 7:30 in the morning. Balmy 66 degrees. That's about 18 degrees centigrade, I think, or Celsius. I can never remember what it is now. On my way out to pick cucumbers, so I thought I'd make a little garden update video. I've been working this past week hoeing and weeding, get things cleaned up a little bit, so I thought I'd show you the garden here. Got pepper plants here. This is a row of, I think both of these are hot peppers, both the rows. I have to check my book. Got a row of okra here. Looks like it's going to be starting to flower a little bit here pretty soon. All this is unplanted, unworked. I need to get in here and get this ground up. Another row of peppers. These are rainbow peppers. That would be bell peppers, green ones, yellow ones, red ones, black ones. Those are all in there. Got last bit of purple cabbage here and a little bit over there. Got a nice row of little stubby carrots here. My soil gets so compact I can't grow long carrots. I got to grow the short ones. I got to keep them hoed. Got a row of onions here. I need to get in here and get these hoed up. These onions are about 5 inches tall now. I can see them good enough that I don't hoe them out. This row, these are all mature. They need to come out of the ground, and I need to get all that grass pulled. I got 3 more rows of peppers here. I think these are jalapenos. These are Hungarian wax, and this is an Ecuadorian yellow wax pepper that's supposed to be smoking hot. So I'm gonna be having plenty of hot peppers. I hope my Mexican friends here in Orland are going to be ready for them. Got what's left of a row of radishes here. I've been eating those, and looks like right here is a cantaloupe that's a volunteer, and I don't understand how it got clear over here, because all the cantaloupe last year were grown going east to west up here on the far side of the garden. Got new beets coming here. Probably need to get another row of beets going. Got a couple beet lovers. The guy over here, he takes the beets and he pickles them, and I get pickled beets from him. Now these 3 rows here, these are cauliflower and broccoli. I think there's broccoli in here. I don't know for sure yet. And I had pretty much written these off because it's getting hot here. It's going to be 90 here today, or 95 today, and this stuff just doesn't do well in the heat. And I figured it would all bolt right to seed. And if we come down here, you'll see what I mean right here. This guy is a cauliflower, and he missed the packing stage. But right next door is this beautiful purple cauliflower. I need to get him picked while it's still fairly cool this morning. Here's another small one. There's some over here somewhere also. I think further down here. I love these things. They're just such beautiful plants. Here's a little one getting started. Here's another small one coming. Here's another one. Here's another beautiful purple cauliflower. And over here is a green cauliflower. And right up here is another beautiful purple cauliflower. So, and check this guy out. look at this. This guy is really big. I think I'm going to be pickling cauliflower today. I'm really surprised. I was running a tiller through here yesterday and just happened to catch one out of the corner of my eye. And I was really surprised. Got more okra here. I love pickled okra also. So I only have 1 or 2 okra customers, but I have a new cucumber and cabbage customer. He comes once a week. This guy eats a lot of cabbage. And so he's coming today to buy some cucumbers. He wants to start pickling cucumbers. This is squash. This row is zucchini. I had 2 plants that survived the first planting of the zucchini. That they were planted just before the atmospheric rivers came, and this whole place was underwater for a long time. So it's been replanted, and I'm waiting for stuff to sprout. This is yellow crookneck. This is patty pan. This is my favorite squash, the little white acorn squash. I love them. I boil them up and mix them with some cream corn, and geez, are they good. And this is yellow straight squash, and it's been replanted. They all kicked the bucket in the weather. These patty pans, I think 3 of them survived, and I didn't replant them. I got 3 plants. That's it. So, and you can see the first replanting of the yellow crookneck. They're coming up now. So should be getting some flowers on them pretty soon. I'm getting squash off of this plant right here. There's baby squash in there. There's a couple babies down there. And there's some more in there. There's about 8, 9 squash in there right now. That brings us down to the corn patch. This is first planting of corn. It's gone to tassel, and I see ears are starting to form. So in a couple of weeks, maybe 10 days, I think this is 80-day corn, so it should be coming on pretty soon. There's second planting of corn. It was planted about 3 weeks after this. And here's third planting of corn. It was planted about 3 weeks after this. So I should have corn for a pretty good span of time. This is unplanted. Here I have 4 rows, second planting of cantaloupe. And I plant Hale's Best. And man, that is the sweetest darn cantaloupe you can imagine. So these have sprouted, and they got their first grown-up leaf on them. So they'll be coming along pretty quick. Here's my potato patch. Really disappointed in the sprout on the potatoes. There are 4 rows here, and these rows are 60 feet long. And I planted these on 1 foot spacing. So there should be 60 potato plants per row. And you can see this row, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 or 10 in that row. There should be 240 potato plants here. So I'm going to run out of potatoes before next year. This is first planting of cantaloupe. You can see here that we're getting cantaloupe. There's 4 cantaloupe right there. So I'm going to have a bunch of big sweet cantaloupe. Here's the tomato patch. I think I got 7 rows here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it's kind of crowded. I wish I'd have spaced these out a little bit further. I need to get in here and pull some weeds, and it's going to be tough to pick. I think there's 144 plants here, or 148, and I should have used twice the space for this many tomatoes, just to make it easy to work in. But going to have lots of tomatoes. There are lots of tomatoes here. Look at this guy. There's a cluster, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There's a dozen tomatoes right there. And this guy here has got a dozen on him also. So I'm going to have a lot of tomatoes. I got 3 varieties here. These are celebrity tomatoes. Somewhere in here these change from celebrity to Brandywine. And then here I have what's called big beef. This is a beefsteak tomato. So got plenty of tomatoes. Here's a cucumber patch. Got 9 rows of cucumbers here. 2 varieties here, picklers and straight 8s table cukes, and I have 1 row of Armenian cukes. I really like these Armenian cucumbers. They're really good. They get big fast, and they produce. Man, they put out some cucumbers. So I was out here this morning hanging up some of these cukes. I got these guys growing up to the roof here, and I was finding cucumbers while I was pruning and getting these things started up, keeping them climbing. Hopefully this will become overgrown with cucumbers by the end of the season, and the cukes will just be hanging here like apples. Real easy to pick. So I call this my pickle tunnel. So it's a real shady place to work in the summertime when it's hot. Okay, I gotta go work. I gotta bend over now and pick cucumbers. Monday, I got 1.5 5-gallon buckets of cucumbers. So I gotta get started. Everybody have a good day. This is Uncle Bubba's Orland Farm.